What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. So some exciting news in the MX Bikes community right now. Stone Rider, who is the host of a lot of the aerial motocross and supercross series, has just announced that the MX Bikes of Nations will be taking place very, very soon. I'm not sure the date of which this video is going live. It will either be the 25th or the 26th of November, I believe. But the qualifying for the Nations is on the 27th. What I'll do is, just before I go into any more detail, I'll let you know that I'll put the link for sign-ups down below. So if you are interested in trying to sign up and qualify to represent your country, then you can do so. And I will also put a link to a video made by JV, who is a very well-renowned track creator in this game. What JV is doing currently is he's making a extremely good-looking and realistic version of the track I'm playing right now. This track is, well, it's called Mantua in the game. It's actually Mantova in real life, an Italian track, which is where the Nations is going to be held. And this is just a stock track that Paboso made that came with the game. So JV's making a new and improved version for us to race on, which is really sick. So the qualifying is going to be on the 27th of November. And from what I can see, it's working exactly like real life. There's going to be an MX2, an MX1 and an open class. And how it will work is 10 minutes before qualifying starts, the qualifying track will be announced, because it won't be on the same track, it will be a random track, I believe. And so you've got 10 minutes to download the track if you don't have it at all, or just to quickly practice for 10 minutes if you've played the track before. Fingers crossed you're experienced on it. And then you have 20 minutes to qualify and run as good a lap as possible. And how I believe it works is if you get the top qualifying position for your country in your group. So for example, if I'm going to sign up for MX2 because I feel like that's going to give me the best chance of being able to represent my country. If I top qualify out of all the people from Great Britain in MX2, then I get to represent Great Britain in the Nations. The actual Nations event, I believe, is the 4th of December, I want to say. It's either the 3rd or the 4th. I read it literally 5 minutes before I started recording, and I've already forgotten. I do apologise. But very excited. You can see on screen right now, I'm running last year's Nation skins. I was lucky enough to represent the team last year. Although there wasn't any qualifying format as such last year. It was handpicked by certain people. I think there was a certain captain assigned for each country, and I was fortunate enough to be picked at that time. Last year we came second overall. Just got beaten by Team France, which was a bit disappointing in the end. I think it was really close to results in the end, only a couple of points, but some really good racing. Probably the most tense racing I've ever done in my life. It was so stressful. I think the format worked a little bit differently last year, so the track got released kind of like a week before the race was, and I don't think I played any other track for that entire week. I was sitting there grinding away, because when it comes to representing your country, as small as a game as MX Bikes might be, and as insignificant as some people might think it is, I think it's pretty important that you do a good job. I know that we've got some very strong 450 riders, which is the exact reason why I've signed up for 250s, because again I think it'll give myself the best chance of making it through. If I do make it through, I'm going to be recording everything. I'm going to record qualifying, I'm going to record the races, and I'll upload my perspectives. I'm not sure if I'll spread them out across separate videos or upload them all at once. Obviously it'll be a bit different to how my normal videos go, because it's going to be such an important event really. I probably won't be talking a whole lot. I don't think it'll be completely raw. I think I'll still be there in the background a little bit, but I'm going to really have my try-hard pants on if I do make it through. And I'm hoping to make it through, because it'll be some really good content for the channel. Last year's one was before I was making any content, so I didn't get to do that one for you guys. So hopefully you get to see this and enjoy this. If not, I'm not sure on the exact time that it's being hosted and such, but if I don't make it, I might even see if there's any way that I can stream it, or join anybody that is streaming it and just hop in the booth and see if I can commentate over it, because I think that'll be really good as well. And yeah, just really exciting stuff. I'm feeling very what's the word, like proud of my country at the moment. You see I'm got on the UK gloves, got on the UK bike and everything. One thing, if anybody knows in the community, is a guy by the name of Steez, who is the owner of the BRH team. He makes a lot of skins, and he made this team Great Britain skin when we was racing. And let me just see if I can show this to you. Go over and see my bike. See if you can spot out the key mistake on the Team Great Britain bike, and then I'll point it out to you if you don't notice it. Let me zoom in a bit. Right, I'll give you 5 seconds. If you haven't spotted it yet, apparently we're riding for Team Great Britain, not Team Great Britain, so we all gave Steez a bit of shit for that. But I don't know who's making the skins for the team this year. I'll be interested to see them. I think this is one of my favourite bikes, to be honest. I think it looks so good. And I'm not sure yet if I'm going to go with the Honda or if I'm going to go with the Kawi. I feel like the Honda will just make the Team UK skins look that much better, just go with the colour flow, but it always depends on the track and whether I'm, oh my god, on whether I'm feeling like riding the KX or the CR. It really does depend on the track, because the biggest difference for me between the two bikes, they do feel very similar. The CR for me definitely feels that tiny bit slower to me, but it's a lot more sturdy. I think the KX is a bit more agile, but in turn I'm quite prone to tucking the front end on the KX a lot. It's fine on things like Supercross, for example, but when I get to nationals tracks like high speed flat corners, just like that, funnily enough, I do that a hell of a lot more on the KX than I do the CR, so very interested to see how it goes. No idea what the team's going to be like now. Obviously I was lucky enough to be handpicked last year because I think I was doing really well at the time, and but since that point there's been so many like fast people from the UK come out of nowhere. There's just going to be a lot of competition. I'm going to keep my eye on the 250 sign-ups just to see who's signed up and who my competition's going to be. But my game plan is, well, I've got to try and work out what sort of tracks are going to be like a contender for the qualifying, because I think there's going to be on a random wheel, but I don't even know what the list of tracks could be that it could be picked from, if that makes sense. Part of me's thinking it would be absolutely hilarious if they done qualifying on this old Moso version and then raced on the actual new and improved JV version, which I know that will never happen just because this is a stock track. I don't think there's any chance of such a big event being held on a stock track. Part of me wants to say it'll be one of the hard ones like maybe Lommel or Lierop, but then part of me is also thinking if JV's making the actual racetrack, would it make sense that we qualify on another JV track, so maybe Oz? I don't think it would be the track like Linköping. I don't think that would be a contender, but Oz for sure, Udavella, and what's the other one? The MXGP of Russia, the actual name of it is escaping me at the moment, but I think it could be one of those as well. So just over this next 2 days or so, I'm going to spend a bit of time, maybe like an hour or so each night, just refreshing myself on each track, because there's not that many nationals track on the game. Like I haven't played a couple of laps of at least, so I don't think I'll be going in blind unless we do just like, unless the track does literally get dropped 10 minutes before qualifying and we do race on the actual track. That'd be quite cool. I'm not sure where the progress is at the moment. I think the thumbnail for this video will be a screenshot of the track so far, and you can, as usual, it's a JV track, so you know that the attention to detail is just going to be insane. I always love riding these tracks. They are some of my favourite in the game because I love the realism side of things. I much prefer being made to go slowly around corners and big bumps rather than just holding it wicked absolutely everywhere. But it should be good fun, something I'm very excited for. In my opinion, it tends to be like the biggest event of the year. We get the normal Supercross and the normal motocross series, but this is like the biggest, just one-off series, I think. When I first started playing the game, there was an actual Loretta Lynn series where you had to qualify to like do regionals and such. I don't think that's come back this year at all. I feel like the people hosting it might have disbanded. I remember it wasn't that long after I got the game, but obviously where I was fairly new, I had to sign up for like AMS class. There was a pro class as well, but I had to sign up for AMS, and it was on Washougal, like the stock Washougal track, and I can't remember the gap I won by, but it was something ridiculous. And I asked the guy afterwards, "Is like, can I do pro now?" And I don't think I ever got a response, but I was away, funnily enough, on the actual weekend that Loretta's was on anyway, so I didn't even get to race it. But I kind of wish that we could have some more one-off events. Just even something like we got Minios going on at the moment. Something like that would be quite nice to see hosted. I know it takes a lot of manpower, a lot of time to put these events together, but it would be really cool just to get these one-off events. I know Sim has a lot of events like it. I know you get like Winter Supercross, and you get oh god, what's the other one on the FAMMX tracks, where it's like really wide open, like massive scaled Supercross tracks. They're a lot of fun. And then you also get the like the Japan Supercross tracks as well. I don't know if that still goes on, but that was like an annual thing back when I was playing the game. And I think it would bring a lot more hype to some of these races rather than just going through the motions of the motocross season and the supercross season each year. But overall, very, very excited for it. As I said, if you want to go and try your luck, see if you can qualify to represent your country, then the link's down in the description below. The only thing that you do need to make sure you do if you are going to sign up is on the MyMXBikes website. Make sure you go to your profile and make sure that you select what country you're from, because if you sign up and you haven't got your country selected, they will not accept you at all. And I think it's just to save anybody being a bit scummy and maybe trying to race for a different country that they're not actually from. I know some people like that. Why you would want to go and ride for a different country than your own, I genuinely have no idea. Like, surely you want to try and represent your own country to the best that you can, and if you're maybe not fast enough to represent your country, then just let the guys that are do it for you. I mean, that's my opinion of it. And yeah, fingers crossed I can make it in. As I said, one way or another, I will see if I can cover it in some regards. Qualifying's on the 27th, racing on the 3rd or 4th. I'll double check that in the description of this video. And that'll do it for me. Just wanted to give you a quick little update. Try and raise a bit of excitement as well. I think it's all going to be really good fun, and fingers crossed we can maybe go one position better than last year and bring it all home for Team Great Britain. And that'll do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please do drop a like if you have enjoyed it. Really, really helps the channel, and subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. I post almost every single day, and we'd love to have you on this journey with us. And that'll do it for me. Have a lovely rest of the day, whatever it is you're up to, and until I catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Got bad shit all up in my mind right now. Fuck it, give me a minute and I'ma let it all out. I don't give a shit about an opinion, be another dimension when I wake up. Bitch, it's time to fill the cup. Got no fucking love, I feel so stuck on my luck. Get fucked.